I like Io. I like Io Beastmaster. These two heroes are still super strong, you know, even after the nerfs. I'm kind of feeling this draft. B-Cup?
I like the Skywrath. Yeah. That's all, you know? That's all. Declaring with utter certainty that this one is in the bag. Yeah, you know, that's my reason. I gotta lock it in. You guys give me that opportunity all that often. You know, all four of you guys are on one team. Okay, when you have the opportunity to lock in Caster's Curse every game, like, why not?
Prepare for battle.
Yes, I will continue to take in all this power. No one man should have all this power, but I do. Caster's Curse, is it a real thing? It was last game.
It was, but, you know, it's not 100%. It never is. But can you do that voice line once again for me?
Let me just pull it up and remember it from heart, of course. Yeah, Skywrath Mage. From the ghastly Eyrie, I can see to the ends of the world. And from this vantage point, I declare with utter certainty that this one is in the bag.
It is in the bag indeed. I want to see the build on Skywrath Mage. I've seen different builds. Someone like Atos is still good. Don't get me wrong. You know, just keep those people in the place, especially against the Surge, where they can run away. Against the Earth Spirit, against the Morphling, these maneuverable heroes. It looks good. I've seen like other, also like I remember Yapsor going for straight Aghanim Scepter. It's also a possibility, especially if you get like Philosopher's Stone dropped early on. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but Atos feels good. Also, I've seen like Ether Lens, Glimmer Cape type of a build. A very, I'd say very versatile in terms of itemization coming out from the Skywrath Mage this time around.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind the Rodder early eggs. I don't know. I love if Neon played greedy. It's one of the things I love about not only just Neon, but the region in general. Sometimes you just never know what you're going to get. You know, life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. And here in this region,
I mean, why is it called? Why is it always like you never know what you're going to get? I open a box of chocolate, I'm getting chocolate.
What I
and
paid
it's
for,
like, yeah, exactly. Like it's not like a dinosaur's going to get out of it.
Well, it's that saying is based on the like chocolate mixture boxes that have like one with truffle inside of it and one with like...
Yeah, but you can just see the packaging. It probably says what's inside. You can't really surprise me. Maybe before, you know, it was a wooden box back in the old days and like they had no labeling whatsoever, and then you're like, wow, look at this heart-shaped chocolate filled with the strawberries inside.
Is it strawberry though, or it could be something else?
Yeah.
Pralines, caramel, or caramel for some people out there. Savages.
Can you pronounce aluminum? Aluminum for me? How do you guys do it?
See, we say aluminum, but I have come to... I cast a lot with, like, Mofara, so aluminium is definitely getting into my vocabulary. People just look at me and they go, no, it's not 20 Celsius outside.
Yeah, it is. It's not Fahrenheit anymore.
Yeah.
You spent your fair share of time in Europe.
Yeah, everything is changing. The way I measure, not only the temperatures, but heights and everything.
You adjusted quickly. It took you only 6 months. No, really. I mean, you've been using it your whole life. Is this a quick pause, yes or no?
No, this one's going to be about 94 seconds. I don't know how
I'll
far
give you
we're
a
into
prediction.
this
I
one.
think the game will resume at 1 minute 18 seconds in.
Well, you're already wrong because it's 1 minute 17 seconds.
Yeah, but that one will like kick in and you know, same time as when Roshan respawns. It's not the exact same time. It's a bit delayed.
Right. See? Quick pause. Always quick. I like when we get to how the players are reacting to a pause, because I feel like I never know what to do with myself.
What would you do? I mean, you're just talking how the things are going. You have a bit more time about strategic aspect.
If it was me, I'm probably just staying silent, listening to what's being
other
said.
people are saying, you know. Yeah. You're a follower. You said that so many times.
Sometimes I'll be a leader, but it really depends. Sumi on this IO. So we've seen our fair shares of carry IOs recently. Palos dying to play hard.
Risk a fall from
The
stunning.
red mist closes in.
Okay.
Yeah, they had the time to discuss the strategy, how they're gonna do this, and he's sitting at the 400 HP. No waveform as well.
So in the danger zone, this deep ward in an interesting spot definitely helps them out. Boulder Smash BDZ in some trouble.
I have bunting for
The
you.
tag team helping to do a lot of damage. Salve on Nico, but BDZ, he'll die, and now it's all of a sudden a 1K lead, 2-0 for Neon. Things are getting dangerous, and I really like this ward down here. I think this is what gave him the kill, right? Have the vision on the Palos, and
Yeah, this deep observer board
yeah.
that you know, isn't blocking anything. It's just scouting things out.
I have bunting for you.
That definitely does not get rewarded. So Axe, I want to see what his item build is going to be. We panel talked about some different itemization. Most likely it's just going to be a Vanguard. This item is too good. Just gives you that tankiness, and then after, like, you still need a Bellying Dagger. There's some more hybrid type of a build where you go for like
Dire's
Shard
middle tower is
and
under
Manta
attack.
style, where you farm quite a lot.
Yeah, I was talking the other day, I think Black had mentioned the Manta Axe call, and they might get the kill. They've got the Ancient Seal, they have the damage, you get the kill on the Palos, Battle Hunger, and he's spinning, he's got it! CTM, second kill on a Palos already.
1-1-1 build on Axe. I guess he once again got kind of surprised by that. A lot of surprises, you know, in those chocolate boxes coming out from Axe.
This one has right. So, yeah, I was talking about the Manta on Axe. I know Chalice used to do that a lot in the Chinese region. Anytime he played Axe, I think for last patch, 2 patches ago, that it was a little bit popular. Well, it's certainly fun to see. I think CTM is definitely a player who would take that risk and go for the Manta.
Yeah, that, like, his style is very greedy. He's not just the offlaner. He also wants to kind of carry from the offlane, so I would not be surprised if he, you know, decides to go for it. He'll switch things around. I kind of like that a bit more than a Vanguard that I mentioned, because it makes more sense. Everything they have pretty much is magical damage. Like, there isn't not this like single right clicker.
Vacuum back, Natsumi taking a lot of damage. He might die on the iron shell, but the tether back to Genwell. He's trying to surge under the tower. Think about it. Finally goes back. Shard's not on the money, but they've got the tag team. Spirit's hitting. Nico might have made the wrong
Oh, and he's
move
in.
here.
He's just gonna die. Tried to TP out. Oh, if he dies, oh my, this is a disaster. Like, you need to walk back, what we call the walk of shame. We need to figure out, you know, something, something different, something new. I would like to call
Instead
it.
of walk of shame.
Walk of shame, yeah. Walk of. I try to TP back, but instead I throw the game. Walk, I don't know.
That's a long ass.
Need something more simple for sure.
Coming back on the avenue of ITP down and through. Yeah, I like that. All right, that fits. Yeah. We'll think of it. This could be a community effort, chat. You can get it.
Yeah. If you have an idea, feel free to drop it. Me and B-Cop, we're in the chat. We're paying attention.
Or send me an email.
Nico is gonna drop top. One more hit. We'll do the trick.
Boy. 6-0 and a fast 2K lead for Neon. This isn't the same as the last game where
Dire's
Morphling's
middle
gonna
tower
have
is
just
under attack.
open, free time to do whatever he wants.
Dire are scanning.
And I like what BDZ did. You know, he feeds away 2 kills at the top lane, fails the TP, and then like, I'm done with you guys. I'm done with the top. I'll just try to make something happen on the bottom lane. You know, I'm being a bit sarcastic, but it's exactly what he needs to do. Like, top lane is not playable anymore. They can't achieve anything against Io. He has Helmet Denominator, level 6, has a creep with him, so it's gonna be very hard to just deal with him unless they decide to like bring Bristle back, but not sure if that's gonna be enough. Yowie right now just farming up the ancient stack.
To get his way back into this one up against the Beastmaster, and we haven't even felt Yopaj yet because he doesn't have that Ags. The side lanes are the ones that are really destroying him at the moment. With the hood for CTM, we've seen a lot of Vanguard hoods for axes. Just goes hood, going into the phase boots, blink dagger afterwards. So, Execration, they have to find a way to react. Otherwise, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Go, shards, block him in again, snowball coming through. Surge not looking like it's going to last long enough. They've got the tag team, they'll have the kill. Natsumi gets one, and they'll bring over Yaoi to try and
just TP out. Yeah, after you see that the rolling boulder is used, you can get out TP's back at the base.
I have bunting for you.
Dire's bottom
So 3K,
tower is under
7-0.
attack.
Although I think technically not the Brazil score on.
What was it? Was it 7-0, 8-0?
7-1.
7-1?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they really showed him that game.
Bit of a hurry.
The US to finally be involved in the World Cup again.
You guys got a good squad?
Has been killed.
Maybe.
That doesn't sound too convincing. Maybe.
They've
Mid
got
lane.
to roll in on a play hard. They'll find the Skywrath. He is dead with utter certainty. And now Janwell.
Double kill.
Full spray, as well as the damage coming in from BDZ with that Urn is enough to get a kill. And they also get Yopaj. So 3 kills diving the tier 1 tower for Execration. Similar to game 1, where we had the 0 start for Neon, and then they ended up giving it up a couple.
Bristleback is super
Dire's
tanky with that
middle tower
Vanguard.
is under attack.
Like, most of the damage that they got is kind of magical, except the tag team, couple of right clicks here and there, but he's in a pretty good state. Working towards that phase boots will
Dire's
be
middle
more
tower is
maneuverable.
under
I want to
attack.
see some stacks being made. RR doing a very good job at stacking the Ancient and the other camp at the same time.
Yopaj still farming this Ancient stack.
Axe can punch too, you know.
Pick up that observer reward. They've also got the bounty ready to be picked up. How far away is Yopaj? Okay. So, about 2,500 gold away from picking up this Ag. Working on it at a decent speed, and I guess compared to the Bristle, he is behind.
He is. He definitely is. The numbers don't lie, but the Beastmaster will catch up once he gets that Aghanim Scepter. This is going to be their timing. We've already
Dire's
seen
top
what
tower
Beastmaster
is
with
under
axes can
attack.
do. Got nerfed in the patch before the last one. In the last one as well, the axes don't deal any extra damage with the Ags, but still very powerful tool.
It's like a 20% nerf, right? The
Dire's
Ag's
top
axis.
tower is
Yeah.
under attack.
X-axis. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah. So, CTM going straight blink, and the phase boots queued up.
Dire's top tower is under
He gets a
attack.
blink at this point. Like, there's no need to get the phase boots. You just want to be
Radiant
able to
are
get that
scanning.
initiation going on. They're a bit limited on it.
Got the Ancient Seal, Mystic Flare, Paolo's gone!
CTM just toying with him, you know. Let's try to play a game.
Dire's
You steal
top
away a
tower
couple of
is under
creeps
attack.
from me, and then the squad is behind me, ready to back me up.
Dire's top tower has
You
fallen.
steal my creeps, I steal your life.
So that's a Blink Dagger done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know if he wants to show
Dire's
it,
structures are
because they already
fortified.
used the Skywrath Mage ulti, so he can't just smoke and try to go for a play. They actually might kill his courier as well as get a kill on him.
Uh-oh. If his courier is allowed to be killed, that would feel really bad. Can he at least get it delivered? Yes, he can. It's the blink reveal.
He got it ready. He actually could have gotten out.
Going with the magnetize, they'll get the kill into CTM. Natsumi's come over to try and relocate him out, but he wasn't going to survive long enough for that to happen. Can he at least pull this Tusk away? Not that he really needs it at this point.
Oh, nice dodge.
Avoids the roll.
Oh, what a play.
On a BDZ. And well, just playing with BDZ.
You have
Like, this
beautiful
deserves
play.
a tip from his teammates or from the Execration. They did
Dire's
Yowie.
bottom
Okay.
tower is under attack.
That was a nice play. Catches him mid-air, dodges the roll, and gets a kill. So now they have a combo. Skywrath has one smoke. I assume they're going to use it, and
Radiant's
here they
middle
go.
tower is under attack.
Like, this is such a powerful combo. Berserker's Call
bottom
only
tower
level 2,
is under attack.
but still enough to bring anyone down.
my waters rise.
Yeah, only level
Dire's
2,
bottom tower
but
has
they also
fallen.
do have that Veil. Palace is in trouble. Blink Call, Mystic Flare, all dropped with
Perfect
Agent
target.
Seal.
Like, they just know who to kill.
In her name.
It doesn't get better than this. They already managed to kill 4 times. He's 0, 4, and 0. Just by looking at that, you know, if this is a pub game, you open up the scoreboard, you're like, he died a couple of times, I lost the track of it, and then you see 0, 4, 0, like, man, this is bad. You know, then you expect someone to rage buyback next time they die, because they need to set it up for a good game. This Bristleback can hold a game until Morphlin comes back online, but yeah, he needs to have some kind of farm. He needs to be able to get assistance if he gets initiated on.
Dire's
Last time I
middle
went
tower
0-4-0
is
in
under
Dota,
attack.
I got told to uninstall the game
Dire's structures are fortified.
yesterday. What was that day?
I never did that. I never uninstalled Dota. Like, even when the times were rough, you know, I
Dire's
knew
middle tower
I was gonna
has
come
fallen.
back. So no point in, you know, using internet. So that someone who's watching Netflix is gonna lag because I'm downloading a game that I'm
Dire are
already
scanning.
supposed to play.
Keeping it ready to go. Roll in for Natsumi, that's going to show up short. Now we're going to Ancient Seal Mystic Flare once again on a BDZ. Playlord now 3-1 and 2. Now he's standing
Radiant's
pretty far
bottom
forward.
tower is under
but
attack.
The lockdown isn't exactly there. They do have Yopaj with the Ags finished around the same time that Natsumi finished his own Ags.
A lot of axes, a lot of everything. Also, Axe, he does not have an axe in this game. Maybe Beastmaster stole his axes.
That's why he's able to throw them so quickly. Now they've got the sweep out on a play hard. Now he gets the kill. Skywrath, very easy to kill once you're on top of him. Gotta be careful
Radiant's
if you
bottom
are play
tower
hard,
is
but
under
given
attack.
the right opportunities, we've seen him drop down some good damage.
Radiant's bottom
He is
tower
the
has
most
fallen.
farmed support of the moment. He does have
Dire's
that Veil.
middle
We'll see what he
tower
goes
is under
for
attack.
next. And well, no ball available, but now with the geomagnetic grip and the damage, Nosk getting finally his first kill on the board.
It was an easy one. Tusk going into Spirit Vessel, which I like. Like this time around, no Blink Dagger. They have 2 form of initiation. They have
Radiant's
this
middle tower is under
Beastmaster. They have Axe with the Blink Dagger. So Spirit Vessel, a lot of value against these tanky cores, Bristleback and Morphling.
Going back to the
Radiant's
axe,
bottom
axe
tower
situation.
is under attack.
Is his name really Axe if he doesn't hold an axe?
Yeah, I don't know what he is. Chat, we need a new name for this guy who was supposed to be an Axe.
He's going into the blade mail. Never upgrades the boots. So, still 355 movement speed.
Illusion!
We'll see if that
Dire's
ever
middle tower is under attack.
hurts him going forward. Roll. And the blink TP away from CTM. All the while, Natsumi's farming. And He's going into the Sanj. Dominator with the Ags.
Assange is just too good of a casual neutral item. You can upgrade that. Heaven's Halberd, the Kaya. I think Kaya Sanj is a much better choice this time around.
Right.
Because there is not that one hero that just solely relies on dealing the right-click damage. Even though Morph can become one, but you know, amplifying the damage from your balls is gonna be much better, I'd say, than having.
Pulling Yaoi in. Nothing doing right now. Would you not want the Kaya first before the Sanj?
Well, depends what bracket you're playing in. If you're in a 2K bracket, then, you know, Kaya is fine. If you're playing professional Dota, then Sanj is a much better choice. Yeah, because it gives you status resistance compared to mana region amplification. And, you know, damage, since you're a strength hero. And self HP regeneration, which we would really love to have.
Sorry, man.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under
Finds out
attack.
on the Sanj. The correct choice. I knew that the entire time. I'm here for chat. I'm a man of the people. I ask the questions chat wants to know the answers to. The ones that get fought about in Twitch chat all the time.
So chat is just discussing whether it needs to be Kaya or Sanj as a first item?
They will be. And that's why I asked.
Bristleback with the Eternal Ghost Shroud. Like, this is not Necro, Eternal Shroud. So there's going to be some spell lifesteal coming out from him.
Well, in trouble. Roll over with the Geomagnetic Grip. They've gotten the silence. Snowball. Extending the inevitable. No! Little Walrus Punch action right there, but not a knockout punch.
It's constant 2k gold lead for OB.Neon. Like, whoever wins the next fight, Natsumi.
Caught the Splitter, going with him. Trying to get this kill onto the IO. Blink call lands onto the Bristleback. He's got the Blade Mail, but it's going to be enough damage. BDC coming in. They've got the Primal Roar.
He turned his back.
Wall down. Have the damage. Mystic Flare is down. Nico taking a lot of damage here as he dies. First, on the side of Execration, the axes are stacking. But so is the sleep. That lands on the 3. Blink call takes him out of the teleport. And RR falls too.
Are scanning.
Execration being executed by axes and axes. It's just too much. And all those stacks is... Axe is a really good hero against the Bristleback because he can turn him around. Same goes for like Legion Commander, Void Spirit with the Remnant. We're gonna see that initiation. Io a bit too tanky. That's much the status resistance. Stun doesn't last long enough.
That's why you pick it first, folks. I knew that the entire. So you know, 3K lead here for Neon. Starting to pick up these tier 2 items.
Radiant's
Philosopher's
bottom
Stone.
tower is
Oh,
under
hell yeah.
attack.
Oh,
Skywrath, he wants
you give that to Skyrat Mage. Right now, he's holding an apple, but, you know, when you're not fighting, just keep that Philly in.
Bullet Day keeps the Doctor away. Philosopher's Stone makes you
It's more martyr, I don't know, makes you
rich
wiser.
enough to afford the insurance.
Yeah.
So you just get whatever doctor you need.
Like, if you have connections, if you're a philosopher, you're good friends with the doctors, and then, you know, doctors give you a free whatever you need, advices, meds.
Yeah, basically.
Come and fight me.
Still isn't taking the Philosopher's Stone then. See if anybody's gonna do that. It's on Tusk. Okay.
Tusk could potentially keep it. There isn't much synergy because you lose a lot of value from Walrus Punch, but he can just keep it, farm the Spirit Vessel, and then give it back to Skyrat Mage. Also, Skyrat Mage this time around decided to go for Veil of Discord, which I really like. Just amplifying even more damage from the magic damage that they have. Ball from Io.
Mystic Flare on the Nico. Earth Splitter coming into the fight immediately, and they've got the Arcane Bolt as well as the damage gets to go to Nico on the back line, so with BDZ as well as Naue looking over at the Opaj. Aurora is used. He walks away with the Magnetize, and the roll is in. They'll get that kill there onto the Beastmaster. Sumi looking for an opening, but Janwell, he's also dead. They fought back on Nico. They'll go into Roche. They still do have Axe. You need to be careful. One call could be the difference here.
Blade Mail also available on top of Chipped Wet, so it's a ton of damage, but Palos, he's trying to solo Roche and he gets it.
Yeah, so they get the Roche, the roll is in, it's on Natsumi, they've got the snowball save, throwing it over at a BDZ, but the ball is down, they've got the save, it's on the 2, they're trying to do what they can, they've got play hard back in the fight,
the damage!
BDZ, but Natsumi is gone. They take out the Northling, it's only his first life though, as Yaoi's going to continue to chase CTM as well as Yopaj. Yopaj throwing the axes back, they've got the call, he's turned into the face of Yopaj, they've got the calling blade, they'll take out the Britzel, Natsumi buys back RR in the trees, and he TPs away.
Oh, that was not necessary. Like, Io did not need to buy back there. Could wait until...
The call on the edge. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Axes start to fly in. Snowball. I don't think that catches up to Nico. And I don't think this team does either.
Radiant's
But Palos,
top
he might be able to
tower
turn to get a kill here on the Jam well. Shards plays pretty well. Rolls in. BDZ gets the kill on the Jam well. Palos still moving for more. They bought back on these heroes on Neon. They could be really throwing away a close game. He's clipped himself. He cosplays RTZ. They get the kill to play hard. They use Primal Wars down to the Palace. CTM trying to do all the damage he can. But now they've got the dust. They'll roll over on top of the axe. Palace with the right click damage. The silence on the 2 with the geomagnetic grip. They get the sleep out onto the Beastmaster. BDZ in too far. Ancient sealed and killed off. And it looks as though Execration will finally turn around.
What a fight. Like, so many buybacks, especially from Neon, just to secure that fight. Like, even after Aegis is lost, they want to get more. They like, with that buyback from Io, they needed to get more targets. They needed to get the Morphling.
Wall down here. Sleep. Sumi just getting blown up. And so does Palos, really. And they continue to chase, and Bristle's just in a little bit too far. Call, turn him towards the axes, Culling Blade, dunk him down. And then Natsumi, he buys back. I think
Definitely not needed. Yeah, at that point, he's going to relocate right now to the top lane, get some extra farm. A pretty even game in terms of net worth. This Darkseer also becoming massive, not too high on levels, level 14 at the moment, but he does his job, you know, just giving that extra damage from 2 iron shells and increasing the HP on certain heroes.
Now 1k lead for Execration. Close game. Top of the net worth is the Morphling. Palace 0-4-0 to start. Has not died since that point. 5 kills in a row, has an assist. Going into the BKB, has the Scotty ready to go. Really has turned his fortunes around. And you take a look at Natsumi, who has 10 kills. Just that one death we saw earlier. 3 assists, and he still isn't more fun.
Let us fight.
Remember, Morphling in this game, he had 0, 4, and 0 at the start. And now has SNY. SNY is a big item here, I like it. Against the Axe, you will just want to have the status resistance, so those silences, those stuns, especially the call to last a bit less. And now going into BKB, I want to see Scotty. I want to see, he has Scotty. My brain malfunctioned for a second. I want to see Satanic. They have an ability to remove the silence, which is a big deal. Like, this is a 6-second instant silence coming up from the Skywrath Mage. Satanic just removes it.
So we'll see if he goes for that Satanic BKB. What the timings will be like for Neon as well. Still want the Aether Lens on Skywrath. Do they still have the delay on Toss? Because he needs the...
And there it is. And now you get rid of it. Give it to Skywrath Mage so he can farm his item.
Yep, that's exactly what they do. That is some top tier pro player stuff.
I mean, I have a good read on it because I love using Philly. I know everything with Philly involved. Like, give me something, I'll give it to give me. I'll spit straight out facts. Ask me anything.
How round is it?
It's like perfectly shaped, because like, you know, back in the ancient Rome, the philosophers, they were able, like the ancient Roman Greeks, their architectural knowledge was on point, so it's like perfectly round.
Right. And did Edward Elric create one?
I don't know who that is, but does not sound too Greek to me. Did you say Elrond?
Edward?
Edward? Yeah, the Eddie. Eddie, he really, you know, had a lot of knowledge about astrology, the round shapes in general. Like this, he's Edward. He's Eddie, you know.
So I guess Wisp has a brother Al that we'll see later.
See you later, alligator. So BKB done on Wisp, 9-second BKB. They're ready for fight. They're ready to take this fight.
Yeah, but the scan hit. They knew they were there.
Radiant's middle tower
Alright,
is
well,
under attack.
that Obs is going to go quick. And that Hawk's going to get spotted. Killed via the Boulder Smash.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Purged off pretty quickly. They'll have the Astral Spirit moving forward, trying to start a fight here.
Radiant's
27 minutes in. Tier 1 tower still standing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
One of the later tier 1s.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
If they kill it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So now all the tier 1s are gone. They don't exist anymore. Still a little bit of a lead for Execration. Neon putting the pressure on, but they don't really take a fight. I think successful for them in that aspect yet.
Next Roche may respawn in minute and 15. Like, if Wisp dies, he bought back in the previous fight, so did other heroes. So if there's a fast respawn time on a Roche, like, this buybacks could potentially hurt them quite more than they thought.
Yeah, well, Wisp's buyback, Natsumi's buyback is up in a minute 19, so about 23 seconds more than what could be the minimum respawn on Roche. So it can get very close indeed, and Spiderlegs on the low ground. Call Mystic Flare? Kelly, what were you doing?
Oh no. Like, he's tanky, but you're not tanky against the 5 heroes and the tag team. And the Spirit Vessel on top of it. Like, I'm trying to pronounce his name correctly, like Yoe, and my brain just stops, you know. Maybe it's Yawa, like Yawar's younger brother.
There, it was thrown.
It's like, yeah, I got it this time, you know. I got it correctly. It's Yo, and then like, and I can't finish it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Chat was trying to help me out. How to pronounce the name.
So what is it? What is the correct pronunciation?
So chat said it was Yahweh. Yahweh. See, I still have leap from the way. Palos gets spotted by Yopaj. Primal Roar. They get into this. They've got the snowball. They have the blink call. They'll get the kill.
They got enough. They have enough stuns. They have BKB piercing abilities. 2 of those with the 3 actually, with the punch, with the Beastmaster Roar, and the call.
Roll comes in to play hard, and they will use that Magnetize to get the kill here onto the Skywrath Mage. They're just trying to get a couple of pickoffs so they can potentially stop Neon from feeling comfortable enough to go for Roche, considering the fact that Palos has gone for a full minute, no 5. Roche is up.
Roche is up. 40 seconds without Morphling. No buyback on him. Like, they should poke it. They have also enough damage with the tag team to bring it down quickly. Beastmaster Aura, which also got a buff in the previous patch, because, you know, you take some, you gain some.
The jungle has everything axe desire.
See what they hit them.
Clutch. Morphling. Axe is not going to be slept up. He's got the spider legs, so he has that extra movement speed. Away by himself, which could have been problematic. Got he next for Natsumi. Beastmaster holding 1,600 gold. Eight seconds. Cool damage. Spirit Vessel picked up for the Earth Spirit. Things kind of really quieted down. I didn't think that would be the case with Palos dying.
I'm surprised they didn't go inside a bit, because this second Roche is a big game changer.
Roll all the way over. They've got the signs of the Geoman and a grip. They'll whip him, they slow him down, they land the roll. They've got the kill with the adaptive strike. Does have buyback. Been really trying to get this Aether Lens.
Man, Skywrath Mage, you get one goo on him, and he's dead. Like, this hero has no escape mechanism whatsoever. Level 15, 3 armor. Like, iFrog, if you're listening, give him a combo. You know, his new shard gives him axe, he's in.
And 635 with PKPV hot. They'll go with Banner Hunger looking over at RR. They'll take out the Elder Titan to start. Now he's by himself. PKPV's get popped around the horn. The vacuum wall is onto a couple. They got the Rolling as well as the Magnetize with the silence. They'll relocate out. The Promo War gets used, but Yopaj is gone. And they'll also fall to Janwell. And that's no buyback for Yopaj. They're relocating back. They're trying to get over so he can tether away. That's tether, but they have a good chase. They kept up with him. Quick call, Mystic Flare, not going to be enough. And now they'll lose CTM for sure.
This might be the game. Like, this is a game-winning moment here for Execration. This is going to be a full team wipe. And they can get Roche.
Aegis, Cheese, Shard, all there for Execration if they want to go get it.
Under attack.
They might go, because they fought back. This is something I talked about. This Wisp is going to be gone for a minute and 30 seconds. So they might be able to take down the tier 3 towers, maybe even go for tier 4s. Let's see what they decide to go for. Like, the safer play would be to just, you know, kill the tier 3 tower, kill the barracks, and then go back to Roche.
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant structures are
It's the
fortified.
relocate out.
It's being pinged out. Tier 4s are being pinged out. They're gonna go all in. Yeah, I see Palace. Okay. He pinged him. They tipped him.
Dire's middle
And they go for the safer play. Okay, I respect that. You know, he was pinging it. So someone had the same process of thought of process, you know.
Palace,
Just,
come down, we'll tip you. Just hold on, man. Please. It's a big series. Massive series here for Execration. Look how happy he is. Look at the smiles.
You know, big W for them if they manage to close it out. So Roche goes down so quickly, minus armor coming up from Goo. This is good. He also has pretty much the perfect item for him. He has a Paladin sword on him. A lot of lifesteal combined with the Morbid Mask.
Yeah. Only has that Paladin sword. I don't know how you got that off. Flawlessly.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So yeah, who is holding that shard? Who did they give it to? They gave it to Bristleback.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, he's got the hairball. Something doesn't have hair. I've said it 100 times before with this Bristleback. Getting shard. Mark picked up for Natsumi, so a little bit more survivable in these fights.
Radiant are scanning.
See if they even want to fight. All of a sudden they're down 8k. Oh, wing call from CTM. Really getting aggressive.
He's like, nah, wrong number. I'm gonna, you know, hang up. This is not the one person that I wanted to call. Problem is, like, Beastmaster, he had his time. Like, this hero is not gonna scale that much. They have good gap closers right now, and Io, they have the tools to deal with him. They have Scotty to reduce the healing. They have a lot of heroes that can get on top of him, removing the base armor with the natural order and the spirit vessel from Earth Spirit.
Finally, Playhard has the Aether Lens he's been so desperately looking for. Gives up the Fillet Stone.
And it's done its purpose.
Headband. He could hold it and hope that he gets time to go for Ag. Blink Call misses again. Waymail popped. A little bit of damage on a CTM. Shard being thrown over. That blocks in Palos. They'll pop the Satanic. They'll go for the tier 3. They'll grab it.
Tower has fallen.
It's too much survivability coming out from this Morphling. He's still burstable with the one call. Maybe they need to follow it up with the Roar and Skywrath ulti, which is level 2 with the Veil, Ancient Seal. There is burst potential, but yeah, it feels like they're in full control of this game.
Potential is just that. Potential. Like, it may not happen.
Yeah, it's 50-50. You never know.
Thanks for me.
The lead's just going to extend because it feels like Neon now don't exactly have comfortable places around the map to be. This game was close for about 30 minutes and then fell off a cliff for Neon and into the hands of Execration, who still need to lock it up.
Now Bristleback with the heart has a cheese. Like, he's super tanky, a bit low on mana.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Sure.
There's the clarity.
Not sure CTM's going to be able to get this. Shivas.
He just eats the cheese. Like Bristleback is a consumer. Like he wants to use it, and he was lacking a lot of mana.
Uses mana. We're going on the high ground. They've got themselves the blink as well as the Cultist Acquire is going to be dropped as well as the Ancient Seal. They go to the Primal Orb with the BKB. He got the shift off. So all that throw, nothing doing, nothing home, and they get the kill to play hard. They'll lose CTM too. This is falling apart for Neon. They do have buyback available on the Axe. They go after the Rax.
And you're out of rhymes. Yeah, you're trying to think of something. Beastmaster, he's thinking about going in.
Dire's bottom barracks.
Yeah, and trying to hold this game while they have a panic attacks.
Dire's top tower is
So,
under attack.
he'll lead the charge, go for the tier 3, go even towards these heroes that are behind the racks that really can't find themselves in a comfortable position. And I still have an agent. Ooh, or do they?
For 30 seconds. I think he wanted to die there. Not put himself in a bad spot, sitting on half HP.
And away they go.
So 2 set of barracks gone. Seems like they're not gonna push for it.
Surprised, but always the best thing about where you've got one set of racks. Primal Roar, Mystic Flare, stun, out of the Dark Seer. They got 2. RR, Inco, both done. Both without buyback. That opens up some space. It's probably not going to lead to any objectives for Neon.
Yeah, it's very hard to
fun.
Exactly, it's very hard to outpush the lanes. You're playing against super creeps. Super and Mega.
Yeah.
What about Giga creeps?
Ooh. When do you get Giga creeps?
I don't know. When you have
kill
Helm
the
of the
fifth rogue?
Overlord, those are Giga creeps.
Yeah. Divine Rapier for Natsumi after a Scuddy? That's a lot of gold. Good luck.
Well, let's see what they can get. Like, this is a tier 2 tower,
Radiant's
50 seconds
middle
without a
tower
Dark
is under
Seer.
attack.
He bought everything. He bought Shivas. Like, you have 3 best items against IO,
Radiant structures
against any kind of
are
healing. Spirit Vessel,
Radiant's middle
Shiva's
tower
Guard,
is under attack.
and Spirit Vessel. Did I say Spirit Vessel? Scotty, Spirit Vessel, and Shiva's Guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Got it from a second try.
Dive, duck, dodge, dip. Dive? Again? Shiva's,
Radiant's
Scotty.
middle tower is under attack.
Spirit
Radiant's
Vessel,
middle
Scotty.
tower has fallen.
Go up and fight.
So they get the mid-tier 2. Okay. They're working on it. Only down 9k now. It was getting out of hand. I mean, 9k is still a lot.
Radiant's top tower is under
They're
attack.
pulling it back.
Now, 9k doesn't matter that much if, like, certain heroes that you need don't have a buyback. Let's say they kill Darkseer one more time, then they're closer to tier 3 towers. Darkseer's high level. Without a buyback, you have more than a minute to try to do something. Next Roche may respawn in a minute. If they want to wait for it, they could, and just play it safe. They still have the creep advantage. Lanes are gonna be pushing in.
What did the Dire get? Tier 4's rank. They
Timeless Relic.
got Timeless Relic. They got
Stormcrafter.
Stormcrafter, Penta, Ninja. Execration still have 2 more to get. So, Illusionist kit, probably. I feel like that's always a standard drop.
On certain heroes, yeah, if you have a Phantom Lancer, if you have Spectre, Morph most of the time. This time around, no luck for him, only holding a Ninja Gear.
And a leveler.
Yeah, because there is no other hero that can like hold the leveler. What is Bristleback's bringing something? He's bringing the Paladin sword to amplify the spell Lifesteal as well, coming up from the Quills.
So Neon have made their opportunity by holding the high ground there. They were able to farm up a little bit more. They get a Hex onto the Beastmaster. Natsumi, he's got buyback. Queen's Ball coming through onto two. They'll take out RRR as buyback. He'll use it immediately. They've got the silence out of the Bristleback. They're going to continue to chase with the BKB being popped by Pound.
He's not healing at all.
He's not getting away from this one. The car is on to 3, but it's not enough damage. The axes are starting to stack off, but they got the silence and they'll have Natsumi buyback. As
They
well
got
as
Paulo.
Lord. BDC, he's dead. Pal is gone. They've got buyback, but Yopash falls. He's gone for 99. He does not have buyback. CTM trying to run.
Dire's top tower.
I remember
is
that
under
Natsumi
attack.
did buy back, and he relocates back into the base. TPing over to the tier 3 to clean up these creeps to keep the tier 3 alive in the top lane.
If they get one more kill, Morphle should just buy back.
He's gone. No chance he survives. 2 minutes on the sidelines. And Genwell, Stormcrafter up into the air, but eventually Snowball onto Yaoi, and he will die. Oh, I say that. Blinks away. Okay, he brought him back into the base, gave him an opportunity to lead.
I don't see the reason why Morph should not buy back there, and they take a Roche fight the 100 seconds without Axe. They know it's on cooldown for about 3 minutes, so they can just go inside a bit, get that Aegis on Morphling. Very interesting.
Can't believe Genwell got out. He almost dropped a gem.
I have bunching for you.
I thought Snowball on the Bristles.
Okay, so I guess the play here is they know Axe doesn't have a buyback there, so they will wait. They will have this 40-second window where they can take a fight 4 versus 5, and like even if Morphling loses Aegis, loses Cheese, doesn't get it off or whatever, he can still buy back for a possible next fight.
Neon.
They did not want to do it too fast. Like, you do not want to kill this Roche too quickly. You want your Morph to be able to respawn and then get it.
Any shot Neon tries to make their way over. Probably not. So Axe Blessing. You go to the Bristle.
It's good. It's a really good one. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll take it. No surprise.
So now you have AoE Viscous Nasal Goo with no cast time, and also increases the stack limit to 8. So he's gonna be in your face while Morphling is dealing the damage. Morphling also going for Daedalus, even more damage, so it's gotta be quite hard. Like at this point, if he wants the siege, he should put the leveler in. Oh my god!
They use the Primal Roar on that. See if that ends up hurting them. They're going to go in with a Snowball over with the Walrus Punch on the BDZ. Who's in a little bit too far, but the Adaptive Strike that gets good. John who will buy back immediately. Keeping Papa Yoi. He's standing forward. They got the tier 3. They don't have Primal Roar available
They have
for
the
another 20
combo
seconds.
once again. They have this Axe Call. Skywrath the Mage can use his abilities from far away. Etherlands plus Psychic Headband.
Radiant are scanning.
26k lead, but you don't have that Aegis anymore. And
Time to wait for another Roche.
did he pass the cheese over to Morphling? No, I think he just ate it.
Bristleback's hungry. He came into this series. This is the second cheese that he consumed.
Gouda in your tummy? Or that's Swiss, you know? Whatever cheese it is. So let's see. They blew up Pals very quickly. It's got 4,300 gold. Fine next for Natsumi, who has finished off with Scotty.
Dire are scanning.
Pa lost that Aegis very quickly there. Like the burst potential coming up from these two heroes are extremely high.
They've got the Mystic Query down with the Silence Mage. They're going to use that Mystic Stage. They're going to coming out on all these heroes. They've got this with the wall down. DPC is dead. Still over to the side with the BKB being popped by Execration. They'll look over Yopaj, who no longer has the BKB. He gets summed up. They'll get the kill on Yopaj.
Oh, he just one-shots people at this point.
On Yopaj. So they look over. There's the call. It's not enough to save Natsumi, who did buy out. So he's dead for 2 minutes. The roll over, the magnetize, the dust all catches CTM. He'll fall, and so will Yopaj. GG is called. And Execration will take the series off of Neon. A very big series that puts them at 3-2. It beats Neon, who, you know, now look like they're going to repeat season 1.
Yeah, giving Palos Morphling in the end is actually a win, not a loss.
Yeah.
Like his performance after being 0-4-0 has been pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You know, playing into Axe could be a bit tricky, playing into Skyrot Mage as well.